Hey guys, Krabs here. Going to be doing our summer 1916 turn for Japan and the US, and then we'll also in this video be doing China. Adrian already pulled the cards on his Ottoman and Italy turn and wrote down what he wanted to do with those, but I have not seen those yet, so I won't be influenced on any of my stuff for the US or Japan or anything, and we'll get to that afterwards. So starting with Japan, for tech, we're going to go wartime eco, improve logistics. See if we can't get up to stage 3 on those. And no, we cannot. That sucks. Okay. Uh, $9 for Japan, so we're going to go trench fighter for two, I believe. Yes, 2. All other nations fall winter 1916. Just kidding. We're not there yet. So I thought I remembered there being a restriction on that. So actually, we are just going to save $2 and spend 4 and 3 and save $2. So for combat, what we got is once again our cruiser and our 3 TBDs are going to move 1, 2 to come down here and try and hit this German cruiser raider. So we've got 1 at 3 and 3 at 1. And a whole lot of nothing. He gets to fire back at 1. Oh, that's so close. Okay, but no hits. He does get to escape though. And for non-coms, coastal sub, and pre-dread. This transport is going to grab infantry, arty, and the commander. And they're going to move 1, 2. He's actually going to. Oh no, I don't have enough strategic naval moves, I don't think. No, because I only have 2. So we will just move here and drop these guys off in Malay. And then this transport is going to move 1, 2, come back up here to P15, and we'll place our guys. So we'll put those down in Kyushu. And I'm pretty sure that's all we got for Japan. Whole lot of nothing on there. So we'll collect our income of 9, add to our 2 saved, up to 11. And for the US. So we'll start with our income roll. Our luck is bound to run out eventually on these high rolls. So let's see what we get. Yeah, 3. I'll take it. So from 22 up to 25. We're now finally making more than Germany. It's great. So up $3, 25. That shouldn't get us anything else. No, we have to get to 30. So we'll go ahead and just go forward with tech. We're going to go for strategic bombing, wartime eco, improve factories, and try and start defense in depth. And that's a 9, so that should start that, yes. Miss on strat bombers, miss on wartime, and a hit on improved factories, so that's sweet. For diplomacy, we're going to spend $2 and roll for Mexico in red, and then we're also going to roll for the Netherlands, and we'll do that in yellow. And whole lot of nothing. So we've got $20 to spend. We're going to be lend-leasing the French an airship for 7, the Brits an airship for another 7, so that's 14, and the Nationalists an artillery. Because where is it? Yes, the U.S. may lend-lease any unit type to Nationalist China when they reach 20 IPP peacetime income, and since we got that last turn, completely forgot to do it, but we will send them an arty for 5. So 14 and 5 leaves us with 1 in the bank. Plus we've got some cash and carry from this past turn bought by the French and the Brits for me to send over. And then the French are sending the Nationalists some supplies. So combat got a whole lot of nothing. Non-coms, transport's gonna come 1 over. Grab 2 infantry. Drop in Guantanamo. And that's about it. And let's see. Um, Pre-dreads bombard at 2, I believe. 3. Ugh. Might actually change that up. Oh, just realized I did that with the TBD. Screw it. Let's get Cuba. So the transport that was here is going to come over, grab 2 guys, and then this one is going to grab a Marine, and they'll all scoot over here, drop in Cuba, along with this infantry and this cav with the commander. And since we're dropping 3 guys off, we'll get 3 bombards. We use 2 pre-dreads and a cruiser, which bombards at 2. So for our bombards, we've got 2 at 3 and 1 at 2. Whole lot of nothing. That's not what I wanted to see. Into mountains, we've got a cav, but he's getting boosted by a commander, so he'll be at 3. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry getting boosted by the commander, so that negates the mountain bonus, so they'll be at 2. So 1 at 3 and 4 at 2. Just to double check. Yes. There's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, all 3 hits that we needed from the cav and to the infantry. So he's got 2 2s and a 4 firing back. So a 4 and 2 2s shooting back. And there's 1 hit, which to not take double casualties, we'll take the Marine. And that's Cuba taken, while we are still at peace. Love to see it. A little bit of American expansion. Love it. Oop. All right, and so that will change the US up by 1, and Germany will go down 1. to 23. All right, sweet. So then pretty much for non-coms, we pretty much used everything, so won't be moving anything and can't move any of our Pacific stuff yet, so we will just place all of our stuff down. The two French airships have got to go to a major facility, so we'll just throw them in southern France. The British stuff, same rule applies. We'll send them to London. Give him some shiny new toys. And the nationalists will be getting an arty in... we'll throw it up in Nanking. All right, and there's the U.S. turn. This will get sent to the Chinese, but that goes at the end of their turn, I'm pretty sure. Is how supplies work. It might be automatic. I'll have to double check on that. And then we will collect 26 for peacetime income. Plus our 1 saved, so we're up to 27. Alright, so for China. Alright, we've got a infantry in Shanghai. We've got a Zhili Cav is going to go in Shantung. There's Shantung. And a nationalist mountain infantry. Sweet, finally a card that's not like stealing money from me or something. This guy's gonna go in Yunnan. And then I'm pretty sure supplies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the turn, because like if they bought supplies, it would be at the end of the turn. So I'm pretty sure that's when that gets used, because I'm pretty sure that shares that rule with 36. So for combat, we are going to attack into Szechuan with mountain infantry, cav. This guy's going to stay behind. And arty. We're going to go cav, infantry, 1, 2 militia, arty, infantry, and another militia here. Oh, forgot to do my buys. It's China. With our $4, we will buy We'll buy an infantry for 3. And place him with the supplies at the end of turn. Alright, so into Szechuan, we've got 2 first strikes. This one will be the one in Yunnan. This one will be the one in Hunan, in terms, or for purposes of retreating. So there's 1 first strike, and then the arty in Hunan sadly has to retreat. But we do get a first strike, which I imagine he would take on the militia. And then he gets first strike back at 3. Actually, no, it should be at 4. And that's a hit. I will lose a militia. Yeah, because arty's at 4 in this. Yeah. Alright. So arty, we're going to boost our cav up to 4, but mountain, so -1. Actually, no, because he'll be at 2. Yeah, we'll boost the cav. So that arty is going to boost the cav. And I'm pretty sure since this guy retreated on the first strike round. Actually, no, because I think he's still technically part of the first round of combat. He would just retreat after the first round, but he participated in the first strike. But is still part of the first round. He's just going to have to retreat. So I think he still technically boosts 1. But correct me if I'm wrong. So with that, our 2 artillery will boost the 2 cav, making them 3 in the mountains. And then we've got a mountain infantry at 2. And then we've got, we'll separate our cav. So we'll just roll these one, or each thing kind of on their own. So the 2 cav, left and right, at 3. That's nothing. We've got a mountain at 2. Nothing. And then we've got 1, 1 attacking from Yunnan. Nothing. 1, 2 1s attacking from Queichao. Ooh, there's a hit, which I bet you he'll take on a cav. And then we've got 1, 2 1s attacking from Hunan. And nothing, so 1 hit that round. Oh, this is about to hurt. He's got 2 cav at 2. Nothing. And then 2 mountains at 5. And 1 hit, so we will lose a militia. And now this arty has to retreat. He lost a cav. And I suppose we'll keep attacking. So we're going to go with our arty calves at 3. So this will be cav, arty, and then the cav from Queichao. All at 3. Actually, this far right one is going to get dropped because we lost the arty boost on 1, so that'll be at 2 on the far right. Oh, so close. We've got a mountain at 2. Missed. We've got 1 at 1 from Yunnan. Missed. 1 at 1 from Queich. Ooh, pretty sure he has to retreat anyway, because I think it's 10 to 12. Yep. So he's got to retreat. Infantry from Queichao. Missed. And then infantry militia at 1 from Hunan. infantry has to retreat, and that guy missed. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Alright, Artie at 4, Cav at 2, and then 2 mountains at 5. We'll separate them. So Artie at 4, Cav at 2, 2 mountains at 5. Wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits total. Militia. Golly. We'll lose 1, 2, and 3, or 4. Jeez, that was a failed attack if I've ever seen one. And I think we're going to be retreating. So this guy's going to retreat to here. The Artie is going to choose to retreat to Quaichao. And then these guys have already retreated from there. So non-coms, we're going to walk an Artie over to Hunan, and we're going to rail through the river a infantry to Quaichao. This infantry will be received from Lend-Lease, or no, wait, that's our purchase. So we'll put him in. We'll put him in Nanking, and then with our supplies, we're gonna buy a militia for Quaichao. All right, and we will collect our income. Should still be at 4. Yep, still at 4. So it puts us up to 5. And we will swing into our random events. Unless he wanted to counterattack, which in that case, this guy would not be in Quaichao. He would get placed after, but I'll send him a message and see what he wants to do there. So we'll see. But if he chooses to, this guy technically wouldn't be there whenever he gets the opportunity to counterattack. And I believe neither would that guy. So that stinks. So I might... Oh gosh. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. Actually, then I think I would have retreated that guy to there. Because I forgot the order of that. China's confusing. So I think I would have retreated that guy to there, and then afterwards, after his counterattack opportunity. So leave that open, and then put these guys down in the place units phase from the supplies and then my purchase. And then China's done. So now we can get into our random events. For fall winter 1916, let's pop open Discord. All right, let's roll for the west first. Roll 1d6. All right, we got a 3. So Gotha G4, advanced Germany 2 stages in Strat Bomber tech. If Germany already had this technology, add a Strat Bomber to the place units box. Strat Bombers, 1, 2. Oh boy, they're 1 away. That's not fun. And for the east, we've got a 4. So that is going to be bitter winter. Implement the following. No rail movement in Russia this turn. All manpower icons in Europe produce um, one less this turn, minimum of one. There's no naval entry or exit in sea zones A8, 9, 13, and 14, and no supplied lend-lease path through there, and no amphibious assaults this turn into a European land zone. So a um, oh gosh, where even is 8? Probably up here. Yeah, 8, 9, 13, 14. And then no, is that any European land zone? Yep. And then, so all manpower in Europe is going to be one less. No naval invasions anywhere in Europe, and no naval movement in these zones up here. And Russia doesn't really come into effect. But that'll be that. So we'll hand it off to Adrian for Germany in fall winter of 16.